Powered by the Montana Television Network. This is the 5:30 News on Q2, Montana's news leader.
Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Kohn. Well, for the first time in some 38 years, a total solar eclipse casts its shadow over parts of the United States. It seemed as if the world stood still as millions headed outdoors today to check out the brief but awe-inspiring view. Our special coverage tonight takes us down to Casper, Wyoming. That's where Q2's Ed McIntosh was among thousands today who traveled to the Cowboy State to witness this eclipse in its totality. Ed.
In Casper, Wyoming, where today we got a chance to witness a total solar eclipse. Craig Beals is with me right now, 2015 Montana Teacher of the Year, and this was an experience we talked about a while back. And how do you feel about it now?
Yeah, I'm almost at a loss for words. As a science teacher, this is just a spectacle, you know, to see that sort of science come to life. But I think as a human being, it's even more cool to experience that and not just be able to see it visually, like feeling that change in temperature and feeling that eeriness that sort of came as it got darker and darker. I mean, it was a spectacle. It was better than I could have imagined.
Yeah, and I think we both probably feel the same way in that it started off as something that was about science and understanding what was going on and all of the possibilities that we could learn from it. But when it really came down to it, it was really more of a human emotional thing.
Absolutely. The human element of that, to watch people flooding out of the stores, to watch families, you know, pulling up chairs in the lawn and everything else, to experience this for most of us might be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, it was really neat. The magnitude of people that experience this eclipse, I don't think we'll fully know for a couple of days when people try to quantify something like that. But to have this be some, well, I'll call it a science experience, but really it's a natural phenomenon here, I think is really, really important. I'm hoping that especially a lot of kids, got to see and experience this. I talked to a few of them that were here at Cellular Plus in Casper, and I said, what do you think? You know, and they were like, that was awesome. And it wasn't a video game, and it wasn't something man-made. It was just this natural spectacle, and the kids loved it.
Well, as a guy who's taught earth sciences and with the focus more and more on STEM in schools, do you think this could translate to something long-term?
Oh, absolutely. You remember 1979 when you experienced an eclipse. I haven't experienced one before, but that burned itself into your brain and maybe shaped who you are and what you turned out to be. And it's possible that this will do that for kids as well. NASA is really trying to monopolize on this. They're encouraging everybody to watch it. They're filming it at every angle, and they're going to be spreading the multimedia all over the place because they want people thinking about space again. They want it back on the tip of people's tongues like it was in the 50s and 60s, and that sort of that frontier, they want it to open up again. And this is one of those things that could, for maybe a generation of young people, inspire them to tackle STEM or space science or something like that.
All right, Craig Beals, thanks for sharing this experience.
Oh, man, thanks for letting me come down here and getting to share it with Montana. It's been a really cool thing.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Ed McIntosh for MTN News.
All right, thank you very much, Ed. Also in Casper, Q2's Jenny Fick. She had a chance to talk with several people who traveled from both far and wide for a chance today to witness a total eclipse in person.
We're here in Casper, Wyoming for the Wyoming Eclipse Festival, where there will be complete totality.
We came here for the eclipse, but it's also like so much more. There's like so much like town, so much like culture, so much everything here.
My main concern is to make sure that my daughter has the best experience because this is her first eclipse. I mean, so is mine, but I want it to be very special for her. So I think I don't know what to expect.
Well, I'm a science teacher, and actually I took 2.5 personal days to come here, and I've been thinking about this for like about 10 years, and I'm also thinking of 2024 and 2045 coming up here too.
My husband and I both remember the eclipse in '79. We're both from Winnipeg, Manitoba, where we had totality. So we wanted Mitch, he's 11, to experience it, and we were going to make it happen. So you've got to find the sunshine, and look at today, it's perfect.
It's very special. It's very special. I'm trying to do as much pictures as possible to keep these memories.
Well, I get pretty excited about it, and I get all my students excited, and actually my whole school's all excited about it in Albuquerque.
I'm really excited to see the eclipse, like total darkness, like for 2 minutes. Exciting.
As you can see, anticipation of the eclipse was crawling through Casper. This is what people had to say about the event.
It was awesome. I don't think there's any words to describe it, honestly. Definitely the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life, no doubt.
Honestly, it was incredible. I was not expecting what that was. I was expecting what the t-shirt show, and it's indescribable.
Was it anything like what you expected?
Way more than I expected, honestly. Never really looked into it that much, to be honest with you, but you're definitely speechless when it happened. You didn't know what to do.
I've never seen this many people in Casper, so it's been really cool to see. I'm glad the traffic's gonna go away now, but no, it's been a great experience.
Now that this eclipse is over, the anticipation can build once again for the next eclipse taking place in 30 years. In Casper, Jenny Fick, MTN News.
All right, thank you very much, Jenny. Looks like a great time. Now here in Billings, people were lined up atop the rim rocks to get a view of the 93% eclipse here in the Magic City. The reactions pretty much speak for themselves.
It was cool.
Cool.
It was much more spectacular than even expected.
It was great, but it was lighter than I thought it would be.
Think of how much of the sun was covered when you look at it through the glasses, that there's so much light that's coming out and still illuminating.
It was my first time ever seeing it in my life, and I just thought it was like really cool because I've never seen it before.
If you're keeping track, the next total solar eclipse, it was referenced a couple of times, but it won't hit the United States until 2024. However, if you're willing to travel, the next total solar eclipse will take place in South America. 2019 is the year. A former Laurel educator will not be working in a classroom for the next 3 years after admitting she sent partially nude photos to a student. Q2's Asia Gore joining us tonight with more on the Office of Public Instruction's suspension of former Laurel Middle School Assistant Principal Sarah Sheldon. Asia.
Jay, it was back in September when Sarah Sheldon accepted a friend request from a teenage boy on Facebook and began talking online. Sheldon admitted in a phone conversation with the Office of Public Instruction's licensure program manager that the conversation became flirtatious. Sheldon eventually realized the 17-year-old boy had been a former student of hers when he was about 12 years old. Sheldon told the state education official she was drinking one night when the boy requested photos of her. Sheldon sent the boy partially nude photos and a sexual video. The next day, Sheldon tried to contact the boy about those photos, but he wouldn't answer. Those photos were shared around the school in December, leading Sheldon to submit her resignation. Education officials say the video has never surfaced. On the same day the Laurel superintendent submitted the incident report to OPI, we asked Laurel police about the situation. The police chief told me there was no criminal investigation and the incident was not newsworthy. Jay?
All right, thank you, Asia. Montana Congressman Greg Gianforte has been ordered now to take a mugshot and be fingerprinted in connection with his assault on a reporter this past May. Gallatin County Judge Rick West ordered Gianforte to go through the formal booking process no later than September 15th. It was back on the night of his assault against Guardian reporter Ben Jacobs that Gianforte was not arrested. Instead, he was issued a citation, so his mugshot and his fingerprints were never taken. Earlier, Gianforte's attorneys had asked the judge to let him skip out on that booking process, but the judge said no. Gianforte was also sentenced to 40 hours of community service, 20 hours of anger management. He was also fined nearly $400. A group of citizens in Sheridan, Wyoming is looking to add a statement of values welcoming LGBT citizens and residents. Now, only 4 municipalities in the Cowboy State have passed resolutions to address anti-discrimination against LGBT citizens. Sheridan does not specify non-discrimination based on sexual orientation or gender identity. Advocates for this resolution say there doesn't need to be an ordinance, but rather a statement of inclusion to its community.
I truly look at this simply as a statement of values. And that's really what it is. And that's all it is a statement that says Sheridan is an accepting community. All are welcome here. we do not value discrimination. We do not stand for inequality or intolerance.
Sheridan Mayor Roger Miller questioned the need for the resolution in speaking with the Sheridan Press, and we did reach out to the mayor today, but have yet to hear back. There is no timetable, by the way, for this resolution to go before the Sheridan City Council. Still to come on tonight's 5:30 News, amid controversy, the Secretary of the Veterans Administration visits Helena. We'll take you along on the tour coming up. And later in sports, it's game week for the defending champs. We'll check in tonight to see how Senior can possibly replace the Gatorade Player of the Year.
And coming up in weather, we're going to check the eclipse where? From outer space. That's exactly right. We're going to give you a couple of different angles. It's great video. Plus, we're also going to talk about what's coming up the rest of this week. Looks like some hot weather our way. Details coming your way in a few more minutes.
You're watching MTN News with Jay Kohn and Janelle Slade. Storm Tracker weather with Bob McGuire. And sports with Scott Green.